Hey, what's going on, guys? Bflattened here with a brand new video today. Today we're going to be talking about the ultimate guide for Freetem and how to do absolute profits from it in post 1.0 2022 edition. Now you're probably wondering why I'm in the Zoloft reserve, but that's because we're going to need a few pieces of gear in order to do this. Now, the way to do this the most efficiently is you're going to need the toxic coating for your surfboard, and you're going to want to enter this area here. It is a place that has two sides of water. On the left hand side of the water, you'll see a sparkling piece of gear. It'll be a technique course called Relax. Now, what Relax does is that it has a low priority and it puts everybody on the battlefield to sleep for 2 turns. This is going to be important very soon, and you'll see why. I use Barnshee for this because Barnshee is a great addition for what this does. Now, the second piece of gear that you're going to need is the 4-leaf clover. Now, the 4-leaf clover can be found in the Aquamarine Caves. That's on Island 1. It's going to be in the huge crystal section, so if you have your skates, you have an advantage. If you don't have the skates, there's a little bit of a puzzle to do. It's on the bottommost part of the crystal puzzle. Now, 4-leaf clover is when a Tem holds it, you have a higher opportunity to catch a Tem, which is exactly what we need to do for Freetem in order to release it. Now that we have our Oshira, the lowest special attack possible for SVs is ideal. You don't need to have it at 1. You can have it at, say, 20 or less would be acceptable too. But keep in mind that the higher that it is, the more potential that you have to KO a Tem. So I have mine at 1 because I got lucky. We have our Barnshee with Relax. The only other thing you need and piece for this is a Momo that has Snowstorm trait. Now, when Snowstorm activates, everything on the field gets cold for its first status, and that's exactly what we need. Because the strat that's going to be is that we put in Momo, everything's cold. Oshira has Tsunami, and Tsunami with a Wind Tem makes everything cold, which essentially freezes everything on the field. So when we swap into Barnshee, that's our Wind Tem, and then that makes that synergy together. Everything's frozen, free status effect. Relax kicks into play, everything falls asleep. You have 2 status conditions, 4-leaf clover, easy catch near 100% of the time. Now, there's a couple of places that you can do this method on. If you're just starting the game, this is what we're going to be looking at first. If you've been playing for a while, or if you have level 100 Tems, we'll get into your free Tem in just a second. So if you're just starting the game and you're anywhere between, I would say, the 50 to 80 level mark, this is going to be for you. As soon as the server loads up, we're going to go to the 100% Scarawat patch. And the reason why this is a really good spot for early free Temers is because not only is Scarawat a 100% spawn here, there is also a place where you can buy Tem cards right beside you, where you can also heal as well in case you're ever in danger. So this little patch right here in Island 5, you have your ways to heal, you have your shop and Tem card, and this patch of grass here will have 100% Scarawat spawns at level 50 max. Now, if your Oshira is too high level like mine is at level 100, it's going to be a little bit too easy for you because it comes to the point where you're just going to be killing them. So if that's the case for you, if your Oshira is level 100, this is going to be your free Tem spot. We're going to go to Brayside Castle in Island 6. Now you're probably thinking Hazrats. No, I'm not thinking Hazrats. There's one that's a little bit more efficient, a little bit easier to power through your free Tem so that you can do other activities in the game. And it's around the same profits as well. We're going to go to Showlights. Showlights go up these stairs and you come into this area here. Now, you're probably thinking Hazrats wield more. That is true. However, Hazrats, you need Tem Card Plus or Tem Card Plus Plus, which means you're spending more money on those Tem cards, which greatly cuts into your profits of free Tem even more. Whereas Showlights, you only need Tem Card just regulars, and you only spend 1,400 Pansun per 99 cards, which you get more profit out of. So I'll show you the method here really quickly. We'll go into an encounter with our setup. Our Oshira, our Momo, our Barnshee is all we need. Whenever an encounter wants to spawn, that would be excellent. Here's an encounter. So the Showlights here have a greatly increased chance of spawning here, and Hazards do spawn at a 10% chance here. So what happens is Momo comes out, Momo freezes everything on the field. Hurry Wart on Oshira is essential so that you can do Tsunami. So you hit your Tsunami, you switch your Momo into your Banshee. That creates synergy so that you can freeze the enemy Tem. And then we'll see the magic happen. So here's synergy. Tsunami kicks in. Tsunami hits the Showlight. Now here, it's in the red. So this is really, really good. However, you might be facing some Showlights where it'll be in the green, sometimes even mid-yellow if it has high special defense. Now, if that happens, you can kick them to lower them down a little bit if it's too close, or you can even high pressure water if they're like midway through the health bar. You want it essentially where the L and I meet up. Even the O or A is safe as well, but you don't want anything green. If anything is ending up green, sometimes you'll have to make a choice and just catch one and run away from the other to maximize your profits. But what you want to do from here, since it already is in the red, is we rest with our Oshira and then we hit relax. So it's frozen for one more turn, we hit relax, everything on the field is asleep. Banshee's neutrality means it doesn't fall asleep, so you're safe there. And now we throw her a card. And then we're just going to wait with our Banshee here because it's going to catch. I would say my success rate on this is above 90%. Very rarely will they break out of the cards with 2 status conditions. Now that it's caught, we could just instant release it from here. At the end of turn, Oshira wakes up so that we can completely reset our slate and keep on Freetem. That is the ultimate guide to Freetem for both beginners, higher levels, and experts. And yeah, that's the post-launch to maximize your profits. I hope that was helpful for you guys. My name is Bflattened, and I'm signing on out of here. Take care, all. Laters.